Hello everyone, my name is Uthris and welcome back to some Transport Fever 2 on the channel, and we are going to be expanding our kind of freight operations today. Over here we have our freight yard kind of servicing these three industries, these major ones over on the right side. I kind of need a smaller freight yard on the left side now. We are going to be probably training in some lumber. And also, I believe we're going to be shipping in some stone eventually. And I don't know if we have a brickworks yet. Do we even have that? No, we don't. So, we need to go ahead and add something here, I think, to help expand the overall rail network. Because I can't ship everything onto one side and then constantly truck it over. That's just not going to be super efficient. I'm fine to do that, but we really only have 2 bridges crossing this river for traffic, one being the interstate, the other one being this just major kind of, I guess, avenue going across. This is more like intercity, this is interstate, and the ability to do a little bit more by rail I think would be really nice. So we're gonna get started. I want to go ahead and make a train station, and I'm gonna make it off the main line. So it's gonna be a little bit different than what we had before. So freight, this one's gonna be it's gonna be a smaller station. In fact, I want this, I'm gonna make it long. There we go. Now I could potentially just replace this part of line and maybe, yeah, let's do that. You know what? Why not? Let's go big or go home when it comes to this stuff. Yay for being able to hold left click and delete a large section of track here. And let's go back. And we'll just plop this in. I'm gonna find roughly a medium angle between these two and plop it in there. And we're just gonna go straight into configuration. And what needs to happen is I need to go through and delete this platform. Okay. And then throw in some tracks through the middle. Okay. And then another set of track on the opposite side for the other platform. Okay. And platforms. This cargo is. We get to throw that here. Just like so. And then we can get some cargo buildings. Well, maybe something bigger, and then a medium-sized like warehouse on the right, with maybe a small office. You can get some road-type connections here, kind of like that. And maybe a standalone building as well. That way we have some variety when it comes to the buildings and the way the road network kind of hooks up to here. So that looks fine. And we'll go ahead and hook up a vehicle truck station. So full length platforms. Kind of want to do this. This might be a cool way to do it. So if I build that here, and I configure this to have more cargoes. Boop, boop, boop. Looks like I'm gonna really only fit it to there. It's totally fine. This might be long enough. Anyways. And if I delete this entryway and street access and do an entrance, say here, and an exit, say here. I might need the entrance up there. What should happen, and I hope that happens, is my trucks are going to pull in from the right and then pull immediately out on the left. So there should be no bottlenecking. I hope. You never know. Can I upgrade this road to be a 2-lane rather than that? I don't think I've ever really tested this. Nope. Can't. So that's a pretty basic station here. Now we just need to hook up the rail line through it. So I'm going to give us a little bit more room to do a more gentle of a curve here. And I'm going to hook up the middle. because this is where the main line is going to go. This is yard tracks. I need standard tracks. Thank you. And no catenary. There we go. Okay. And do the same on this side. Gonna have to delete a little bit more. Again, just trying to get this as smooth looking as possible for the bend here. Okay, that's not bad. And then we just get to put this out about a train length or so. And then merge it over. I think I'll do the left side first. And if I grab it again and do the right side, will that work out? I think so. So that's one direction there. Not the band. We'll go this way. And I don't know if this will let me do it. Probably not. This may end up have to be a little bit shorter of a run up here. So we can do that to here. Look at that spaghetti mess. I think that's beautiful. And from that point, we can do the same down here. Something like that. Come over to the left. Then hook up the right. Come over to the right. And hook up the left. Something like that. Okay, that way we can cover both directions. Very nice, very good. Keep that really nice and tight, kind of knit area there. And from here, I think after these joins, we'll do the yard tracks, which will have more of the depot stuff out this way. Do something like this, and then maybe even just a little bit of a switchback, just so they can access both lanes. That's fine. And now I need to run a track pretty much parallel to here. Great. We just get to build up a few stockyards. Nothing too big, I don't think. I think I'll just start with 5. Come out here. And do something essentially like, that might be okay. Might need a connection point there, might need a connection point here though. Just to kind of cover all of our bases. So that looks okay. Now the other yard, if we take a look at it, you can see that I kind of split it, and I really like that look. I like the crazy, the spaghettiness of it all, right? So we're gonna probably do the same. This track is going to be the deciding factor of that, though. We're just going to have another little yard. Kind of out this way. And this one's kind of more of a dead end track. Something like that. And then over here, we'll bring these in line. And we'll go ahead and do one kind of solid switch here. Something like that. Just to help filter trains in and out. Okay. And with that, we'll go all the way. Can I get this net? There we go. All the way out to there. And we'll just hook these up now. How did I do this over here? 2 to 2. I think I did something like this. And then I shot a branch there. And a branch here. Make that entrance maybe a little bit more simple. We'll just go across. Kind of like that. So that connects to both sides. Very nice. And up here. So now I just need a couple buildings. So we need a train depot. Which I'm going to flip one this way. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to flip one this way, kind of up here. Kind of like that. Take the smooth tool, we'll smooth out all this terrain. Kind of wish the smooth tool kind of kept my settings a little bit more. That would be lovely, but it doesn't. Oh well. Then we'll just hook this up. Using some yard track. Allow a quick, well, do I need that quick changeover? Yeah, I think I do. Don't do? Possibly? Yeah, I do. Okay. That looks fine. Back through here. Now I could, and I do, maybe. I kind of wish I could, ooh, might be able to. Let's see, can I... Let's get rid of that, and then maybe come out to about there and merge onto this. I'm just trying to get interesting shapes at this point. Could almost just treat that as a turnaround spot. Don't know. I just like the looks of it. You guys can tell me how realistic this is because yeah, works. It looks cool to me and that's why I'm keeping it. Yes, very nice. All right, so we got a little train yard over here now, which should be pretty effective. If I take a look, you can see that the main line cuts through the middle. Perfectly fine. Should not interrupt if things are stopped here unloading and things, which is exactly what I want. Okay. So from here, we need probably a large street to kind of run parallel to this for a moment. In fact, let's go ahead and curve it over there. And we'll go ahead and curve this one. Maybe not this way. Maybe I'll rethink that connection. Let's grab some single small roads that we can kind of put one-ways on. Something relatively faster. 19 miles an hour is fine, I think, for this. And there you go. Get a nice turn off there for a truck stop. Great. Beautiful. Love it. From here, we need to add that other industry that was missing, which is this coal plant. Or not coal, plastics factory. Which I'm trying to kind of fit. Kind of doesn't make sense to have it really that close to the lumber mill. It's kind of its own thing. So we'll do that. Alright. Here we'll go back to our large street. Do a bit of 90-degree curve. Curve it this way as well. Do a straight connection that way. Yep, that looks fine. We didn't already have one of these, did we? No, we didn't. Great. Any other things we're missing? We're missing brickworks. So we can make bricks. Which would be lovely to have right here, I think. So we'll put it about like that. Use some extra room for this road. Feed down. Maybe not quite like that. How about this? Does this work? It does. And then, boom. Nice. So we have lumber, brick, plastic created on this side. You can see the brick to over here in West Jordan is going to be a quick jaunt. Not super far, but that's all right. Plastic will be used here too, so that's not too far. Lumber is going to go kind of the farthest of these three, but this should function fine. Should function fine. All right, let's grab some signals just to make sure everything is on the up and up here. Okay, and I guess I'll put it after the whole interchange. That makes sense. Kind of let them meander through these as they see fit. Oh, I need to add the rail over to this one. That, and then to here. Yeah, that's all right. Cool. So that kind of rounds out and balances out the town a little bit. Great, like that. Let's do We need to ship something new, I would say. So one thing that this thing is not hooked up to is the sawmill. The sawmill is kind of its own little thing. In fact, I might even move it a little bit more away from these industries. Or closer. Should I move it closer or away? If I moved it closer, it'll obviously be easier to ship things to, because it will just take logs straight there without having to do a medium jump, and I think I'm fine with that. So let's move it. We're gonna be moving this. And it might give a little bit more of a cool scenery by the freight yard too. So if I do something like that, get rid of this road, then that's going to accept everything, which is beautiful. If I just run something along here real quick, just to help tie it in, that might look better too. Okay. Good. Now, we just need, this is country road, right? Small country roads. It is. Good. Let's get a bend rather than a straight connection there. So we need to ship logs from here all the way over to there. Now, luckily, of course, we already have kind of a line heading out this direction, which is great and effective. So we'll just need a station. Just need a station. This might be a more gentle slope, which honestly might work better for us in terms of looks. And then if I take the road and just kind of pluck it over here, configure this to have some sort of building over here, maybe? Ooh, I could probably do the large one. Yeah, large, small. Do a couple of these. How's that look? Probably pretty crazy. Yep, pretty weird looking. I think that's a sign that I need to come out here more like this. There we go. Smooth this all out. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Now that kind of means this bend is unnecessary because we need to go straight for longer. But these are the things that you lay out a rough angle and then you refine it. Not that big of a deal. In fact, I might need to go a little more like this. And then just connect up there with a nice spline. So, I technically don't need a route this way, but I kind of want one anyways. Because it just might look cool to keep that formation there. And who knows, maybe eventually stone will be connected this way, or I don't know. There could be other industries that we're not aware about. Delete this end station. Don't like the looks of that. And then we'll just get a good little warehouse here. Small building on each end. Another large one there. We'll smooth this all out again for what feels to be the billionth time. Sometimes it's easier to just plateau things out and then use the smooth tool. Might speed it up a little bit. And this is connected to both, just like that. Boom. Let's go ahead and set the rail so that it can go either direction. Very nice. I'll come over this way out to there. So we just need a new train. Buy a train. I'm gonna give it the same diesel engine, the General Electric C48W. Double of them. We'll do cargo. This is gonna be a flat car with stakes. Now this is kind of in like a muddy environment, so we'll do browns and reds, you know, to kind of portray the moisture of the area potentially. And the oldness of the vehicles that way. Yeah, we'll do this one. And then, boom, 230 meters. All right, so we got that. We're gonna make a new line. This is logs. So we're gonna come over to this station here, Upper Springfield. And we'll just pop back to West Jordan. I think that's fine. I think that train's actually already on its way. We just need to manage this line. So Upper Springfield will only load logs. West Jordan, we're going to unload logs. Nothing else. Upper Springfield, wait for full load. There we have it. Another new train. Go ahead and clone it. You need 2 of them. Alright, so we have logs. Is this connected up? It is. So this whole junction is going to be functional. Great. So we need to pick up some stuff from here. Look at this train. I love coloring the cars. Kind of makes it pop out, right? Like even the other trains that we colored and trying to make them a little bit rusty. And nature. Just gives these things a little bit of character. Just enough. Something to look at while you're playing. So at this point, it's basically out of the yard. I kind of want to follow it here for a bit. Alright, it's out of the yard. It's going to go get up to its full speed of about 65 miles an hour. Yep. Go through this little tunnel underneath the interstate. Pop out here. And then head up into the mountains where it belongs to pick up some logs, which will look real cool on these state cars if you take a look at them. Yep, looking real nice. Now we currently don't have any other signals out this way, which might cause a bit of an issue, but we'll address that in a second. I just want to watch this train come through here. You can kind of see another one. One of the cars there. So that's passing the sister train to this one. Passing that coal train as well. And just heading to the other side of town with 198 logs to drop off, which is beautiful. We'll see how that affects the operating costs of this one. So this train would make about $1.5 million profit or so. Now, when it's in the stockyard, it's a very slow vehicle, so that probably eats into its profit too. some of these signals around. All right, looks good. Looks good. The truck route. So we need to take planks from the sawmill up to here. So we can actually just set that line up. This is a machine factory, right? No, new line. So this is planks machine factory. So go ahead and pick that up there and drop it off there. That's just basically an avenue delivery. It doesn't really have to jump onto the interstate at all, though I might. Are there waypoints for? There are. I kind of want to keep the trucks on this thing here. So I'm going to just throw ahead, put truck route, and come back here to the line. We'll add a stop here to here. Oh, no, not quite there. And I guess I need one on the opposite side of the road, or else it's going to not like that. That's fine. Okay, add a station. Boop. There we go. I think that's a better connector. That way we stay out of the cities for the most part. So we'll do that route. And then the next route is planks to tools. Okay, that's easy. New line. Put this down as planks tools factory. So planks to here. And this one doesn't go through the interstate, so I kind of want to force it to go through the interstate as well. So we might, so we're kind of close to two connections here, which this one has never really been connected up yet, so I might do that. So let's do streets. We'll shoot off. Ooh, not quite like that. Kind of like that. And get the other street connection here. We'll delete this one because we won't need it anymore. Now what did that do for the line? Anything? Just about nothing. Yep, just about nothing. But I do want to force it to use the interstate here, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to add a waypoint thing. I'm so glad you guys told me that waypoints existed. Street name sign. I guess we'll just do something like that. Okay. So West Jordan Annex, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go this way. Over to here. Back to here. There we go. That's what I want to see. Use that interstate. All right. So that's good. We might need a vehicle depot here. Might look cool to kind of bump it up next to the rail station. streets. Something like that. And this one I need to get rid of the lights. I don't need traffic lights there. I need to make sure this is all locked real fast. I don't want them to be fussing about with these avenues for the most part. All right, good. Now, final thing for this episode, we need to buy some trucks to carry some planks. So we'll buy, what, 4 to start out with. Again, I'm not worried about making money right now. So this is tools. 4. This is machine factory. Now I might have to edit this line a bit because long term I don't want them to do anything but pick up and drop off at the correct location. No. Unload, yes. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm messing this up. There we go. That's better. That should work. And here you can see they're running in parallel, which I think is going to be an improvement to their direction and their flow and the way they get through here. And at that point, they just kind of split off. They go their own direction. They're going their own way. I'm going to delete this stoplight. I don't need it. This one should remain a stoplight, I think. Just because it's a 3-way intersection there. And this road might change and upgrade. I don't know what the simulation is going to do for it, but that's pretty good. We got wood being delivered down to here now, and this train is just waiting. We might not need 2 trains up here. Might not need it. We'll find out, but we might not. Anyways, I think that'll do us for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more Transport Fever, definitely leave a like. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of our build so far. Definitely interested in hearing your guys' feedback. Subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. And with that, you guys have a good week, and I'll see you in the next episode.